Hey, what's going on, everybody? Verdi here with another Race Shadow Legends video. Today we're going to be going over Frozen Banshee. She's one of the new Undead Horror Rare champions. I wanted to make this build on my account, but seeing as I've been doing a lot of new champions and I use gems for Masteries, I was getting a little bit low on gems, so I was holding off on her. And this kind of works out good for me because Bearded Emperor is letting me use this account, and we can kind of showcase what she can do. So let's go ahead and take a look at her abilities. So like I said, she's a rare Undead Horde champion. She's an attack champion, but but she's also a poisoner. So on her A1, Death's Caress attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit has an 80% chance of placing a 5% poison debuff for 2 turns if the target is under a poison sensitivity debuff. If you book this is 100%, and poison sensitivity is one of the new debuffs that we have, and it pretty much allows us to deal more poison damage if this debuff is on. And she has a low version of it. One second, let's go over her A2 real quick. Attacks one enemy and fills the turn meters of all allies by 2% for each debuff on the target. This is actually not very good for clan boss unless you're doing a speed comp, and we're going to be doing a counter comp speed tune, so we're not going to use this. She actually doesn't work well on auto. She doesn't use her A2 or A3 yet, so I'm hoping that they will change that down the road. She'll probably end up using all the moves on auto, so you'll still have to manual it. But so her A3 is attacks one enemy and has a 10% chance of placing a 25% poison sensitivity debuff for 2 turns. The chance increases by 10% for each debuff on the target. So the way this works, or the way that this is going to work, is you want Frozen Banshee to go right before your counter, so that way all the debuffs that you have on the enemy are on the enemy, or as much debuffs as you can put on the clan boss are on the clan boss. So that way she has a much higher chance to land the poison sensitivity debuff, and that way after the clan boss takes the first turn, the poison sensitivity and the poison start doing more damage because of poison sensitivity. Also, this champion has a pretty decent base defense. Occult Brawler is used pretty often on clan boss as a poisoner, and he only starts with like 890 or something. So this is actually not bad at all. Really good base speed, and attack is lowish for an attack champion, I would say, and then not bad hit points for a rare. So let's go over and take a look at some of the artifacts that he's wearing. He had a hit points neck and an accuracy set up here. I think it was hit points, and he had speed boots. So I didn't want to waste all of his, not waste, but I didn't want to use all of his silver. So we went ahead and upgraded the boots to 14. The body was already upgraded, and we raised the defense a little bit because it was really low. So pretty much the way he built him is with damage, or the way he built her is with damage. And you don't have to go this way. I think that for Ultra Nightmare, which is what I'm going to show him on, I would personally probably run defense percentage gloves and chest and boots. I would try to get him to 4K. But I think we increased his defense just a little bit here because he, when Bearded showed me the run, Frozen Banshee died a little bit early. So we're gonna try to make her live a little bit longer. And then hit points, crit damage, and accuracy. Once again, here I would probably run defense, or hit points with like 2 defense percentage rolls, and then I would run a defense, defense neck. Total stats: we got 2600 defense, 173 speed, 77 crit rate, 195 crit damage. Like I said, he built her for damage, and 251 accuracy. The skills are fully booked, and the Masteries is pretty much a basic path down to War Master, and then we have Sniper and Master Hexer, and then the Cycle of Magic is good here because we want poison sensitivity as often as we can get it, and of course some accuracy here along the way. Okay, so I actually ended up putting a glyph on here because I wanted to check Skullcrusher's speed, and he is at 173. I didn't want them to be the same speed. I thought he was 171. So now that he is, since he is 173, we're going to put Frozen Banshee at 174, and that'll be perfect. She'll be going right before the counter still, so that way we didn't mess anything up. Because like I said, I did change some of the gear around. All right, so let's go ahead and run the clan boss. His clan doesn't do Ultra Nightmare, so I can understand why he's built for more damage rather than defense. I don't think he hit Nightmare today, so we're going to go ahead and hit Ultra Nightmare and check out how we do. So we're going to replace Kale here with Banshee. And we're actually want Steel Skeleton and Banshee, I'm pretty sure. Alright, and let's get going. Alright, so we're going to A1 here. Hopefully we get some poisons. We didn't. That's very bad. Now here we do ally attack. Hoping to get 2 more poisons. And the attack down from Terrell. Alright, we got 1. That's not bad. Now this is not going to be a very high chance to land it, so hopefully we land it. Alright, perfect. We landed it. And A1. Alright, keep doing poisons. Now let's get the weaken. And now it's A1. And she places 2 poisons if sensitivity is up, so this is really good. Okay, attack is up, so let's just do more poisons. Alright, so because of Cyclo Magic, this is back up. So we're going to go ahead and use it. Resisted, even though we have a good amount of accuracy. Feels bad. So yeah, as I said before, the ticks tick for the poison ticks when the sensitivity is up, tick for 62,500 instead of 50,000. So this will definitely add up. This will definitely add up as the fight goes on. We're getting a lot of resists. Okay, perfect. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, I probably should have done that on... when we get defense down, but it's fine. Thank you. Poison sensitivity. Perfect. Can't put defense up now. And we're full on poisons. Which is not a bad thing. Oh, of course he landed both of them. Damn it. When you want Steel Cut to land poisons, he doesn't. When you don't want him to land poisons, he does. We've been going with defense down for a while here, which is not very good. Do I need ally attack here? Not really. There was no reason to waste a cooldown there. Probably use it on next turn if I need to. Oh, it doesn't look like I need to anyways. We'll go ahead and weaken. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, we should have probably done sensitivity there. Alright, there we go. Sensitivity up. The run's definitely not as... The run could probably be a little bit better. But I'm not used to running it. But at the end of the fight, you will be able to... Okay, we're going to pay attention to the poisons this time. And see what the ticks are. Well, I know you guys have been paying attention. I haven't been. Not gonna lie. Alright, 62,500. So yeah, with the full poison bar, this definitely adds up. And what's really nice about poison sensitivity too is that it stays up during the counter, so she gets to apply her poisons, and they're guaranteed. So I think that it's very good, very very good champion for a clan boss. It's going to make a lot of people's lives a lot easier because people struggle with poisoners early game, and honestly, I made a no poison clan boss video because I made a clan boss video with no poisoner because my friend really hasn't had any luck getting poisoners besides Kale. So for him, I think that this champion will probably be game changing. He has a cult brawler now, but I think poison sensitivity is very good. Once we get champions that have the big version of it, because she only has 25% at the moment, there is a 50%. Let's get more heals off. Yeah, I need his Skull Crusher to be healed up there, so that works out good. Oh, come on with the resist. They have like 250. Some of them have like 250 accuracy. It's just unlucky. There's enough accuracy on the poisoners. It's just unlucky. What are you gonna do? No defense down again. Too many poisons. Ow. Do I want weaken on poison sensitivity? I think I want poison sensitivity. Ally attack. I wanted everyone to get healed up there. Especially Skull Crusher. We're almost having too many poisons. We're getting lucky with Skull Crusher's poison. I mean, with Steel Skull's poison. Alright. We're in trouble here. Please proc, and we need him to proc War Master. Thank you. Ow. Alright. And 18.9 mil damage there. And we were actually struggling with keeping up defense up because, like I said, I'm not fully familiar with this team and just with doing this run. But I think that giving her more defense was good because she survived. She almost outdamaged Steel Skull, and I think that's definitely very, very good because Steel Skull is one of the best, or he's a very, very good poisoner for clan boss. But yeah, I think Frozen Banshee did really well here, and there's a lot of room for improvement because we could give her more defense, and we could run the run better to actually have defense down and weaken up more of the time than I actually did on this run. So I think I probably would have broke 20 mil here if I did the right sequence of moves, but I didn't because I'm a rookie, apparently. So let's take a quick glance again at her artifact and her accuracy. You see here, 251 accuracy. Getting resisted on that first poison sensitivity is crap. So whatever, game. 174 speed, 2600 defense, and she is built for damage, and this could get upgraded. Her skills are booked, and for Masteries, we have a basic pack down to War Master, and over here on the support tree, we got Master Hexer, Sniper, Cycle of Magic, Lower Steel, and some accuracy along the way. So yeah, I think that's going to do it for today's guide, guys. Please leave a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.